Alright, welcome back everyone for another day, another trash picking episode. Rise and shine, it's trash picking time. Now this is, how's it going?
How you doing?
Yeah, let's make it a fun day and find some treasure. Let's do it. Alright, back for the afternoon shift. Oh. Ooh. Usually I want to take hangers, but these look actually really nice and expensive. Person's been throwing away this stuff. Has always had nice, clean inventory. Like this probably cost 50, 60 bucks. Not taking those carpets because they reek. I need to really like sweep that off. It drives me nuts every time I get in here, but I seen a box out here. Alright, a box with plants and weeds in it. That is very interesting. Just like weed clippings. Yeah, I even have like 3 brushes that do the interior. It's the mixture of the flea market and the scrapyard really make this place dusty. Not good. Not good on the personal appearance of a vehicle. Thinking maybe I will do that video I talked about. Oh, so this is great. Got the sign on everything. Think about maybe doing that video. You see like that little weed over there sticking out into the road. Just going to do a... Alright, guy, I definitely clicked this. There we go. Just going to do a video of a little bit of community service action. Of maybe driving around, making the towns look a little bit nicer and neater. Weed whacking. I mean, literally, the biggest thing I think with weed whacking is like, or someone would say like this person, they probably don't even own a weed whacker. Because what would you even cut? There's no grass. And also on top of that, like it's like a whole project. Like even for myself, when I want to weed whack, I gotta dedicate and make a mindset of, hey, I'm only spending 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour just straight weed whacking. And they go get the weed whacker out, fire it up, fill it up with gas, you know, the whole thing. So let me do a little community service video. I think we can do that one time. There's a house up for sale I included in my last video, like all the way up this hill. That is the real estate agent, I should say, is through Sotheby's, and I just passed their neighbor who was actually putting out, I guess there's a realtor wasn't their neighbor, they're putting out a real estate sign for Remax. I gotta say, nothing against Remax, but it's gotta be pretty brutal when your neighbors have a Sotheby's real estate agent and you have Remax. Regardless, they're probably still both very good, but very similar houses too. I wonder what the comparison in pictures and description, as well as listing and real estate fees would be. Oh, that wind. And it stopped. And it just picked up. Alright, alright, alright. Keep my hands over the mic. Probably not doing anything. Be a rough way to find out if that thing works or not. One second you're hanging out having a drink, next second you're hanging out with ants. All right, good talk. This guy, I feel like I tell a lot of stories on this channel, but this guy, he went inside and sold me a box of antiques one time. It's kind of funny how you remember this stuff. Sold me a box of antiques for like $20. Let's see if this is metal. It's actually really nice. It is. But it's really nice. I feel like I gotta save this. And save it by not like going to trash, but like save it, save it. Got ourselves some fans. It's on the heavier ones, which means I'll take this and just throw it out because I'm a nice guy. It's missing all the no, it's not. They're up here. No, wait a second. Is there supposed to be a bottom plate, I think. I don't know. Forgot even what my train of thought was, but anyway. Well, that's kind of a shame. But that's walnut, and those actually make really awesome discs, like walnut, like centerpieces. But I've tried it so many times that I can't get the chainsaw to go straight. So I ran through a couple chains for the chainsaw trying to make those discs. It gets expensive. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of funny. Oh. Oh, another scrapper. Guy's moving out. That's the guy who I trash picked this morning. I picked up like one thing. I was like, hey, how you doing? And then I got sidetracked and didn't finish my intro. That's kind of funny. What are the odds? Moving out the same day trash picking is. And I picked some stuff up this morning. So last time it's funny. Last time I skipped on those sawhorses. A lot of people ask me why I don't grab them. I have had sawhorses 5 or 6 times. I don't think I've ever sold one set. It's almost like one of those things where someone would rather just like rig together, you know, a stand to do any sort of work on rather than use those things, which is wild to me, but it just seems to be like you either have them or you just use whatever, but you never like, you know, you never like buy one that's used, if that makes sense. Nah, it wouldn't be a trash picking video without a chair. And why only get one chair when you can get 2 chairs? Find these chairs everywhere. Ooh, speaking of chairs. Oh man. So the chairs I had on my porch managed to last about 1.5 years, if that. A year. Let's put at a year. I was thinking about this. I built my porch last summer with my brother. Did make a video on that. Check that out if you haven't. Oh, there's the wind again. But they are so rusted out. It is unreal how they can go through that bad of weather or that bad of shape in a course of just 1 year. Yeah. Oh. Looks like possibly some Pampered Chef at the bottom. That's my guess. There's some nice stuff here. Not this. This ain't Pampered Chef. I think this is Pampered Chef. Ah, it is. Pampered Chef. When you see stuff 1,000 times, you kind of see it. I think this last box has some nice stuff in it. Some stoneware. It's new, but This is what? Is that called spongeware? Oh, wow. This is a McCoy piece. That's an IKEA piece. That's going up front. I don't put a lot of stuff up front. I get that question a lot. Like, why don't I put a lot of stuff up front? Ever since I get rid of my first van, I usually don't. I try to keep all my stuff separate, but something like this, don't want this to get chipped in any way. Huh. This is going to be kind of funny. Is the Christmas house has Christmas stuff out in terms of Christmas wrapping paper. Ooh, oh my goodness. I wasn't expecting to find that. Alright, I'll take the wrapping paper first. Some nice vintage stuff here. Does wrapping paper sell? No, it doesn't. Unless it's vintage. That's just paper. That's empty. Check out the hangers. Oh, we got some advertisement ones. There we go. West 23rd Street. Wow. It's a great score there. Sad that house never called me, because obviously, like, they've been throwing away a ton of really good stuff. But you know, it is what it is. I gave them my card. That's all I can do about it. Don't want to be too pushy. Alright, well, back here again. I've been by this house like 3 times today. That photo is like, it's kind of funny. This is actually a really good piece here. It's a Costco chair. It's a photo of like kind of grass. I think this is called a bistro table. It's one of these things. Those are the legs for it. I think that's the correct terminology. They're moving all right. They are moving. Also, the thing, you guys might remember, I picked up their real estate sign. They were like throwing away a real estate sign. I put up a different one. It says sold. So, it's sold. All right, well, I just made it back. Another very, very fun day. Got this awesome Costco step chair, step stool. That's what it is. It's a step chair or a step stool. It's got a little step on it. You can step up and do whatever you want to do, and then you can sit down and think about what you just did. Speaking of sitting down, think about what you just did. Got a couple chairs here, a nice bistro table. That is a really cool piece. I don't know if that you consider that. I guess you would consider that wicker. But awesome all around. Got a piece of luggage. It was definitely another very, very fun adventure. We do have a handful of advertisement here. I do not know what language that's in, but it's a language that I cannot speak. We have some Garber's advertisement, and then this one is, I thought it said New York. It did. 208 West 23rd Street, New York City. This will look really awesome in a vintage store in New York City. Oh, we got some more down here. This one is for Robert Hall Clothes. Robert Hall Clothes. There might be like 1 or 2 more in here that I'm just not seeing. Maybe. Usually, like, somehow they like appear. But yeah, some nice older stuff here. We do have some wrapping paper. It's nice older Christmas wrapping paper. You got polka dots. That's just brown paper. That one's pretty neat. Interesting box also. It looks like Anderson Windows? It is. Anderson Windows. This is an old Anderson Windows box. Don't know if anyone collects Anderson Windows or Anderson window boxes, but you can add it to your collection. Yeah, that's very cool. We got that McCoy piece early on, but overall, a very, very fun day of trash picking. I might go back out, see if that house is throwing away any more stuff, because the house that had these hangers, I drove by there probably about 40 minutes ago, nothing. Drove by there about 5 minutes ago, stuff there. So, what gives? I don't know. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button so I know you guys are still enjoying this content. And if you haven't already, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts. There'll be plenty more just like this, and I do have a bunch of trash picking videos already out, so check out my trash picking playlist. I'll catch you guys next time. Next adventure. Who knows what we'll get into. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace!